nowhere left to run, Elias.
I'm sorry.
I have to admit, when I tracked you down, this was hardly what I was expecting.
And what were you expecting, Mr. Marlow?
The drawing room of an exotic dancer and all-around good Samaritan? To be honest, I was expecting something a little less drawing roomy.
It belonged to my gran. I can't afford this. Not with the kind of dancing that pays in dollar bills.
You two were close?
She took care of me after my mother died.
And your father?
He left me. Found himself a whole new family. For the best, really. He never really approved of what I did for a living anyway. I used to work at this place for troubled teens. Was let go after 6 months. The owner was this touchy, grabby type. My father was under the impression that I asked for it. And now men pay to stare at my tits and pay me in dollar bills. So maybe he wasn't really that far off.
That's an interesting career path.
I don't suppose that you're here to relieve yourself of dollar bills, Mr. Marlow, so why don't we get to the point?
I'm not judging your life choices, Miss Zell. I'm just curious why you stopped to pick up a stranger on the side of the road.
Heart of gold. He was hurt, Mr. Marlow.
Most people would have called the police.
I'm not most people. I took a severely injured kid to the hospital. End of story.
Is it? Because I checked. And no one's seen him. Except for you.
I don't know what to tell you.
Listen, Miss Zell. I'm not looking to start a fight, but I know you know who I work for. And that means on some level, you know exactly what I'm willing to do to get him back. We know he was communicating with someone on the outside. I'm not the only one who's looking for him, but I am the only one who can help him. Now, you and I both know you didn't take him to any hospital. So stop being clever and start being smart. Where is Elias Weller?
He's not here. But he was.
Melissa, quick. The knee.
I never even knew his name. I have a crappy job, Mr. Marlow. I meet a lot of shitty people. Drunks, scumbags. I've seen fights. I've seen people get stabbed. Once, I saw a guy with a shard from a bottle stuck in his eye. I know the difference between a bullet wound and a plasma burn. So before I give you this broken and beaten boy of yours, I want you to answer me one question. If you're the only one that can help him, then why did you shoot him in the back?
He's dangerous.
He's just a boy.
Elias, please, don't make me do this.
I need to find her.
Who's M, Elias? It's not your sister.
It's someone who can help me find her.
Let me help you.
It's too late.
No, I can't let you leave.
I'm sorry.
Killed 6 people, all because I lied to him and said that he would see his sister again. Now, I understand I'm responsible for that, but what I can't understand is why that is any concern of yours. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were stalling.
You have no idea what he is, and it scares you.
I know exactly what he is, Miss Zell. I was there with him from the beginning, watching out for him when things got too rough. I see what he's become, and that's what scares me.
That's the first time you've been honest with me.
There are people out there that would do anything to study him. I know what he seems like to you, but he's not that. He's dangerous. You've seen what he can do. Now that power is growing, and that power can very easily be corrupted. You think you're protecting him, but you are not.
Maybe he's dangerous, maybe he's not. It's not my call, Mr. Marlow. But I can tell you now that you will never see him again.
I can make you give him to me. You realize that, don't you?
I know you think you can, but you won't.
And how do you know that?
As you said, Mr. Marlow, the only thing he cares about is seeing his sister.
Tell me something. What do you think will happen when she finds out what he's become? Thank you for your time. I will find him, with or without your help.
Well, then I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Marlow.
You know, I just can't quite figure out if you really care for him or if this was all for show. But I will say, you are an intriguing woman, Beatrice Zell.
You're confused, Mr. Marlow. Beatrice was my grandmother.
And the car you drove?
Wasn't mine. I was named after my mother, Marguerite.
We know he was communicating with someone
It's
on
someone
the
who
outside.
can help
I'm not
him
the only
find
one who's looking
You
for
will
him.
never see him again.
No, you almost had me fooled. For a second. That was the real Beatrice Zell, I presume? Didn't look much like anyone's grandmother. I give you credit, though. The real Marguerite Zell was a hell of a spy. Too bad she was executed at gunpoint.
Never found the body. You're right about one thing.
What?
I was stalling. Don't worry, you're not dying. But between you and me, I don't think that this ends well for you.
Please! I need to help him!
Because you were there from the beginning? Do you think that by saving him, you're making amends for past sins? Who the hell do you think you are? You lost And it wasn't because I was clever instead of smart. It's because you let him believe that there was salvation at the end of all this. You let him believe that he'd see his sister again. My employer will be very grateful to hear that.
This isn't over.
Yes, it is. Every last ounce of his humanity will burn with his sister. And do you know why? Because my employer wanted to make it very clear that Elias Weller is nothing and has no real power.
I'll stop you, and I will find him.
Now, Mr. Marlow, how can you find what you can't see? No, Marlow won't be a problem. You can send your extraction team at any time. It's a shame. You really are something special. Too bad Marlow won't be here to see you off. But I think he would have wanted you to have this.